find your major podcast at. And as always, feel free to jump in the box if you want to join the conversation. Any comments, any questions, any opinions, anything you want to say or just want to interact with us.
Yes, sir.
Feel free to type in the comments. We already got Kissable, of course, one of the day ones, always showing love.
Shout out to Kissable. How you doing today?
And tonight, the topic is we are talking. So what we usually do, we just
shout out to Alfredo.
Topic going. We got the signs. We get it to our host with the most, Jesse Morgan, and he go ahead and break it down for us. Shout out to Alfredo tuning in. We are talking about the 12 signs that you're with the wrong person. 12 signs that you're with the wrong person. I know we all got a lot of experience in that.
What? 12 signs of 12 signs that you with the wrong person?
That? Speak up. Be close. We can't hear you.
Hold on, cause I moved away because I'm about to pour me a shot. Hold on. Keep talking.
Oh, okay.
I'll pour me a shot.
Oh, okay.
That's why I moved away. I was moving.
Everybody out there sipping.
Yeah.
On this Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah, I was trying to focus.
We smoking, we drinking.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're gonna let loose. We're gonna get the dialogue going, the conversation. Salute, my brother.
Salute.
And everybody out there who's taking shots, drinking a little beer, having some liqueur on this Thirsty Thursday. Pull up and woo! There you go.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
That's that universal sign for we are live.
We are live. We are live in the wreck.
You see the banner.
You see the banner.
So, just in case,
Mm-hmm.
we are live. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we're going to be talking about the 12 signs that you're with the wrong person. We've all been there.
Damn
You're
right.
with somebody, you wonder why things ain't going right. You're thinking, you see, did you miss any signs? Did you see any red flags? We're gonna let you know. We're gonna bring them up, and maybe you can, maybe y'all could, understand this. Maybe you could feel us on this.
They will. They will. Don't worry.
Go ahead and start them off with the quote of the day, as we usually do. Quote of the day for tonight is: if you can love the wrong person so much, imagine how much you can love the right person.
Man. Yeah, cause you.
Sir,
Yes,
one more
sir.
time for those in the back. If you
One
can
time.
love the wrong person so much, imagine how much you can love the right person. Just imagine. What you think about that, Jesse?
That's the truth, though, because we put so much effort. A lot of people put so much. I have personally put so much effort in the wrong person, and the right person was begging me to, you know what I'm saying, kind of like begging, you know what I'm saying, kind of like begging and asking, you know what I'm saying, to pick the right choice, and you put so much effort in the wrong, in the wrong person, and that's the definition
You know
of.
what? So right. And I like that you said that. Sorry, not to cut you off.
Oh, no, you good. You
You
good.
said that choice. I like that you mentioned choice because we actually had another quote of the day. Quote of the day: meeting the wrong person is a destiny, but staying with the wrong person is a choice.
Absolutely, it's a nightmare because the only thing you're doing is going in circles and circles and circles, and you wonder why you're tired.
Right.
That's it. Like
Doing that same old routine.
right, because you know you
Stuck
with
in that same old system.
for real, because you know you with the wrong person if you're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results.
And matter of fact, I got 3, so I'm gonna hit you with the final quote of the day. Did my homework. At your absolute best, you still won't be good enough for the wrong person.
Absolutely.
Even at your absolute best.
If
you
you're
still
absolute best.
won't be good enough for the wrong person.
Yeah, because they don't, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't see you how they're supposed to see you, and if they don't
Right.
see you, man, they don't care.
Facts.
Because if everybody see you and if they don't, who's the problem? Everybody or them? There you go. There you go. How everybody see you and they don't? Because they the only person that ain't paying attention. That's a problem.
Maybe you got your eyes closed. Maybe you don't want to see yourself. Maybe you look in the mirror, but you look. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you don't want to see yourself.
Nah, baby, you can't close your eyes with me. You can't close your eyes with me and say you want to be with me, cause we move. And you walking around with your eyes closed, your ass gonna bump into something.
I mean, yeah, of course. That's how it is. Why would it? I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, so you in a relationship with the wrong person, and a person gonna have their eyes closed with the wrong person. If you have your eyes closed with the wrong person, then wrong things gonna happen. You gotta open your eyes so you can start taking control and start going in the right direction.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got tuning in. Shout out to Abby tuning in. We are starting off the 12 signs that you're with the wrong person. Number one. You overthink every single thing you're going to say before you say it.
Yeah.
Overthinking everything you're going to say.
To the individual?
Basically, you gotta watch your words.
Because
it shouldn't really have to be that way.
Because yeah, that is true. But
why are you scared to talk to your partner? Why are you scared to talk to your girl? Why can't you keep it real and have a conversation with her?
Because they're so aggressive. Because a person who don't never, because a wrong person don't never want to be wrong. A wrong person for you don't never want to be wrong. So if you telling them the right or telling them how you act affect our, you know what I'm saying, our relationship, and they saying you don't know what you're talking about, I know what I'm doing. They don't know what they doing.
Right. Clearly,
if you with them, if they unhappy and you unhappy, they don't know what they doing. And why, you know what I'm saying? And why follow a person who don't know what they doing? Say they know what they're doing. It sound good, but it ain't looking good. So which one we gonna do?
Salute, my brother. Thursday. Shout out to everybody.
Salute, man.
Tuning in, sipping with us, taking shots.
So which one we gonna do? We gonna do
cocktails.
So which one we gonna do? We gonna listen to the person, or we gonna, or we gonna go by their actions? Because see, one thing with the wrong person, man, we listen to their words, but don't follow their actions. That's ass backwards.
Right.
Cause we don't do that to anybody else. So why do we do that to them? So why do we allow them to do that in our lives?
I agree.
Why do you do that?
You allow it as so much as you get comfortable with it, you know?
Man, it's not okay just to take it.
Right.
It's not okay just to take it. Cause you take it, you come up. Because if you just take it, then they feel like they can do whatever they want to do, and then when they do it, you get mad about it. But you allowed them to, because you set no boundaries. And then if you set boundaries, you know you were the wrong person. If a person you know you were the wrong person, a person that does not care about boundaries. You're human. You supposed, huh?
You said that does not care about what?
Boundaries.
Oh, right.
Boundaries. And so you with the wrong person. You with the wrong person. Yeah, Mark, you're right. You with the wrong person if they don't have manners. If you don't
that makes sense to me.
Like, if you don't know how to adapt to your habitat, like, come on now, like, you are who you are, but you got to be who you are where you at. God damn.
I mean, it's like an untrained animal.
Ain't nothing. Untamed.
There you go. I mean, you ain't gonna bring it around the kids.
You ain't gonna bring it around nobody. Because you know why? Because you know in your heart, she ain't nobody.
Why you got a pet that ain't housebroken? You know what I mean?
I was gonna have.
If
Yep.
they're peeing in the house every day, tearing up your furniture, your couch, I mean, what are you doing?
Don't complain
How
about.
are you allowed it?
Don't complain about it if you're not taking the time to build the dog to, you know what I'm saying, to help, to help break vicious cycles, you know what I'm saying, and create new ones. All thing you want to do is just all thing you see at the end of the day, I don't want to be part of somebody's vicious cycle and sad story because that's just what they do, just who they are. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you gotta be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, if you do, you become an enabler. You enable that bad behavior.
You become part of the sad story.
I mean, people are gonna get away with whatever you let them get away with.
Every time. Why stop? Why stop if no one's making me? Who does that?
But if nobody's holding you accountable,
Why would I stop?
why not just do what you're gonna do?
Why?
You know?
Why? If I can kick you in your face and you just don't say nothing and you smile, I kick in your face and you smile every time. I'm not gonna stop kicking in your face. Not the wrong person. A right person would never even think about that. Don't have thoughts in their mind like that. Because you know what I'm saying? Because they just want, you know what I'm saying, they just want to love you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want nothing to hurt you. Not even them. And how dare somebody else hurt you. That's how you know. That's how you know you were the wrong person. Because they don't give a damn if someone else hurts you, especially if they hurt you. They want to hurt you more than anybody. They want to hurt you more than anybody that they want somebody else to hurt you. That's crazy. You with somebody and their whole day is to fuck up your day, and you think you with the right person? Stupid. Now you stupid for that.
What's wild is that the same person that would do that sometimes will actually protect you from other people. Ain't that weird? They'll be like, "Oh, you can't do that. Only I can do that. You can't talk about him like that. Only I can."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, but you see how.
Put your hands on him. Only I can.
But you see how crazy it is, though. But none of it what you
That's
said.
that control.
But none of you. But yeah, there's no protection in that.
Right.
You know you with the wrong person as a person that who doesn't protect you, who doesn't want to, who doesn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you theirs. He mine though.
Moving on, we are talking about the top 12
Oh, she mine, though, you know what I'm
signs
saying?
that you're with the wrong person. Number 2, the two of you always feel defensive around each other. Always feel defensive around each other.
Cause y'all got, you know what I'm saying? Cause y'all lying to each, cause y'all doing a lot of lying to each other, and y'all got a lot of secrets.
Talk about it.
It's just facts, though.
Hey, we could call it the Real World J Podcast if we didn't put real in the title, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't put it in the title if we didn't keep it real.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if somebody asks you a simple question and you got a dramatic story, then something wrong. Facts, dog.
A whole dramatic story.
Yeah, shout out to Janelle on Wisdom. Shout out to you. Pretty appreciate you. Yeah.
You caught me slipping on that one.
Got a dramatic story like damn. Motherfucker asked you a simple question and you got a dramatic story. Oh, I'm like, come on now. Like stop
That's
it.
facts, though.
Like,
So defensive because of the lies.
right, of course, cause
Defensive because of the deception.
Right, because first of all, you upset because you gotta. Damn, he remembered that, so I gotta remember. It's easy to keep up with the truth. It's hard to keep up with a lie.
Right. Right. Because to cover one lie, you gotta say another lie.
And keep on and keep on and keep on.
Cover that
They
lie,
mad.
another lie.
They tired. They mad in the bit. They mad at you because you remember that. They just mad at you because you remember.
You know, they say you don't gotta have a good memory if you tell the truth.
Exactly. Because it shows. Nobody gonna ask you something what they see. You know what I mean? And then they're the problem.
Yes, sir.
As long as
Yeah,
you,
shout out to Judge Judy.
as long as
we're
you're not the
talking about
problem.
The top 12 signs that you're with the wrong person. Number 3, you don't really care if your friends or family like them.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you bring her around.
If you don't get your toxic ass on, if you don't get your
bring her
toxic,
around the friends, you bring her around the family. Most of the time, you know, you want your people to, you know, have good things to say about whoever you bring around.
you want someone, you want
Feel comfortable,
someone to, yeah, you want someone else to care.
but you know,
Saying it,
to have somebody to not care, like,
bro. I can tell you straight hand.
I mean, you're with the wrong person if you just don't care if people like her.
Right, for real though. Cause how toxic it is.
Everybody's telling you. Everybody's like, you need to leave that alone.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's like, what are you doing? It's a mistake. Turn back. And you just like,
I don't care. Man, you with the wrong person. Cause it's not a rumor. What everybody said, it's not a rumor. It's a fact.
I mean, you know, the consensus is gonna speak.
Right. If you got 100 and you got 0 and you just got the one person and that's just you, y'all the fucking problem. You the problem. And
I mean, something's going on because if everybody getting the same vibe,
something going
it's
on.
not a good one.
Is you picking her, and we telling y'all, because at the end of the day, if someone didn't talk to
They're taking that there.
if I know someone, if I say
Right.
if I call them my brother,
Right.
I don't call everybody my brother.
Okay.
And you and first of all, and you in my life, because I don't have everybody in my life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that is facts. Facts.
Oh, that's true. I could testify for that.
Facts.
That-
I am who I am. You.
Especially when it comes to allowing people in your house, you don't just be letting anybody like.
You're never, when you hear it, you're never surprised. If someone comes in the house, you're never surprised. It's the same motherfuckers, just like you. Like, you know what I mean? It's the same.
But it's just family.
It just family only belong in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Guess is, you know what I mean? It, whatever. But no. But my thing, but what I'm saying is,
Everybody's, you know.
oh yeah.
Right.
So if a person that is in my family, if I have never met the person that they dealing with,
Right.
that tells me everything.
That ain't it. Like, what are we doing?
Not even a come to the car. I peeped that. Gonna lie right in my face. I'm like, and I said something too, and I remember talking to my homeboy, and I said something too. I was like, damn, you could have told me she was outside.
Right.
And then they're gonna tell me, yeah, she said she, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying, she had, you know what I'm saying, she was just stopping by, you know, to just get what she get. She had a bonnet on and stuff. She was looking her best. It don't matter.
Right.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter when
And
it's.
let's not start about how you feel about these women just going out in public all day
Right, like so you decided not to comb your hair. Not just not no, you decided not to touch your hair.
Right.
That's not okay. But I'm making my point. But my point is though, like I know. You
And
ain't
slippers.
you ain't gotta tell me.
Yes,
No,
man.
because at the end of the day, if I ain't never met her, and if you say you love me, I know you in love them.
Right.
Cause I know who I am. And everybody like, if I'm in your life, I know who I am. I promise you I know who I am. And you know what I'm saying? I promise you I know who I am in your life. I promise you. You don't gotta tell me. Cause if I die, if I die tomorrow, you be one of the people standing up talking. I promise you that you'll have something to say,
Oh yeah.
even if it's 2 words.
Definitely.
I'm saying what I'm saying, right?
Nah, man. I mean, it's the podcast is the legacy.
Yeah, you know what I
So
mean.
shout out to everybody tuning in, making history with us.
Because at the end of the day, it's something. Because if something did happen, if something ever did happen, they know to call me. Someone know to call me. Someone know to call me.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
Sure.
Facts.
Well, it ain't gonna be like
Nah.
What happened?
Nah. I'm in the. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because they know. Because they know I really fucking care.
Right. Okay. I'll give you an example.
Hmm?
This shit. That's wild that you say that because this shit just happened to me today.
Okay.
So it's like I get a call
Mm-hmm.
this morning around like 10 o'clock.
Okay.
But I'm up early, so
Yeah, you do be up early though. I give you that though. I text you, I'm like, damn, that's
well,
early.
not really always, but sometimes. But anyway, so I was up, I was running around doing some errands, and then I get a call. Homeboy of mine from back in the day,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? You know, but I ain't heard from him in like 3 years, probably.
Wow.
And you know, like, I'm jumped off social media, so people don't really, if you ain't on there, people don't really know what's going on with you.
No, they don't. Unless they tune into the show.
Basically off the radar. In
Yeah.
2023, if you ain't on there seeing what's going on, then you just off the radar.
Right. People don't know what's going on in your life until they listen to the show.
There you go.
People
So
don't.
it's like,
People don't even know.
oh,
Yeah.
Exactly.
They don't know.
What's going on, man?
Mhm.
And then, it was good. We caught up, whatever. It's good catching up with him. But, the reason why he called is because he was talking, he wanted rounds of ballroom. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
I talked to him about it. I set it up. I got a date, everything. But that was the reason why he called me.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that. If not for that, if not for, hey, I need to use the ballroom, what's up? If not for that reason, then, I don't know if I get that call.
Mm-hmm.
But moving forward, we're catching up.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, already done married, already got a 3-year-old daughter.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, I'm like, congratulations, because I haven't, I didn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, things like that, those are big events in people's lives. You wouldn't not hear about me getting married or having a kid. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
It's like,
No. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, because it's levels. Like it's levels.
That's what happened to me today.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
It's like,
I understand.
You know your role. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for one thing, you'll be there. You'll be invited. I'm not just gonna
Sure.
have a wet hole, get married, and then it's like you don't even know. So it's like, but
Mm.
anyway, so yeah, that happened to me today. So no, I feel you. I know what you mean by that.
Nah, and I understand that too because it's like, sometimes people don't even know that so people don't know. Sometimes we do go, so people think that we probably talk like every day, but we don't. Sometimes we'll go like 4, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days without some time. And we'll actually text and actually teach each other phone calls and you know what I'm saying? And be like, well, we'll get back. We'll get back. We get back, you know what I'm saying? Like we always say we get back, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But it's like but me and Mark always know. But if we get that one text like, hey, I'm just checking you're okay or you whatever, we respond. Like that's when you know what I'm saying? We don't play. Like the one thing, okay, it's cool not to respond to a text, whatever. But if somebody say if we say I'm just or you that mean hey.
Exactly.
Hey,
mental health
that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't that's all I asked for you, bro. I deserve that. You know what I'm saying? And that's universal.
Yeah.
Universal. I'm like, yep.
That's how we work that situation out.
Mm-hmm.
But moving on, we're talking about the top 12 signs that you're with the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
Now pay attention. Number 4, you would rather hang out by yourself or with a friend than that person.
Yep. You know why? You know why?
What?
Who want to hang around?
Or would I just rather be by myself?
Man,
right now?
who want to hang around with a bag full of bad memories? Because you over there mad what you looking at, and who you hanging at, with you mad at them. You got resentment towards them. Shout out to the 9 people listening. Shout out to Daryl. Shout out to Voice Terror. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Chocolate Yoda. Shout out to Miss Caucasian, Wisdom G, Cecilia Grace, Kathleen. Shout out to y'all for listening on Wisdom. I really appreciate y'all joining the Real World J podcast show. To a size that you with the wrong person. Somebody who manipulated. Who manipulated?
Oh, that's a good one. Little bonus right there.
Manipulator. You talking about one thing and then they jump on another thing, and then they were like, they end up jumping on another thing that's something that can be right on. They do that all the time.
Thanks.
And then they make you feel good about the conversation because they so trying to be cause they're deflecting so hard. But I be like, but that's not our conversation. I say that's not a conversation. That's not a conversation here. Yes, it is. No, it's not. No, it's not because what I was saying wouldn't. I said that other day. I said what I was saying. You wouldn't have the reaction if we were talking about the conversation, what I was talking about. And she just looked exactly what I said. That's exactly verbatim. That's exactly what I said.
You made it make sense.
Hey, yeah, verbatim what I said. That's verbatim what I said. I said so. Then you wouldn't have the reaction then if we were talking about the same thing. I said.
So we're talking about the 12 signs that you're with the wrong person.
Manipulation.
Number 5,
Told you.
you have no desire to grow or improve with them. Like,
no, of course. What you just hang you
hanging out.
No, you really just wait. No, you really just killing time, and it's wasting time. Killing time is wasting time. You know that, right? It's just another word for wasting time.
Make your jewels. Y'all pick up them jewels out there.
That is another word for. I'm just killing some time over here.
But I mean,
Nah.
Is it wasting time though?
Yes, it is.
Enjoying your time.
If you're not enjoying,
If you enjoy your time.
if you're not enjoying it,
wasting.
if you're not enjoying it, it's wasting. It's of course.
You're not always gonna enjoy anything all the time, but sometimes.
But the wrong person, you're not gonna enjoy them every time. That's why they're the wrong person. Make it make sense, Mark.
Nah, sometimes you can enjoy the wrong person.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Come on, bro. I know we're trying to get them out the hole, not in the. We're trying to get them out. Is this? We're trying.
Let's put it like this.
I understand what you're saying. I trust me. I get it. I know. Trust me.
22 of the hours you're miserable, but those other 2 hours.
Okay, I understand. But I'm saying,
You see what I'm
but
saying?
that's the 2 hours that keep people in the vicious cycles, and that's what we're trying to get out of.
It's like a drug. That's that high.
and we trying to get out of. We trying to get this cycle.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just what it is. This shit just
Because
happens,
that because that's the curse. Is that 2 hours? That 2 hours fuck up the whole day.
Exactly.
You was good the 22 hours. You saying you're miserable now? You was good,
You was good until 8 hours later.
and then you got that 2 hours, and then it's gonna fuck up the other 22 hours because you're thinking about what you did that 2 hours, and you're thinking about the repercussions and this and that, and you just think about just like everything about what you did. So yeah, it's gonna you're miserable.
Taking an extra shower.
Right, exactly. Oh, we have a guest on Wisdom.
Already,
Shout out to Darlene Anderson. For sure. We are live. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Is it video or just audio?
It's audio. You be able to hear it. Oh, something wrong. She's at the top. She's probably gonna come back. Here she come. She's coming back. Here she go. And we are back in 3, 2, 1.
And they probably didn't want me talking to young men.
I am 40 years old. I am not young. I am
65, so I'm saying you younger than me. Shoot.
I mean, I mean, since we talking numbers.
Life is real.
I mean, since we talking numbers.
It's about the challenge.
It's about the challenge.
It's about the challenge because
the
challenge is that if you're given a responsibility, can you manage it?
Exactly. Accountability.
But the whole thing is that you don't have to rush out after high school and go get a woman. I don't know what that rushing is all about.
Exactly.
People can't even talk to each other.
You don't even know what you know. You don't know what you know, and she don't know what she know. So how do y'all? I mean, y'all don't know nothing.
At that age, I'm saying, what is the importance of having a relationship?
Y'all don't know each other. You don't know yourself. You don't know yourself.
That's what I'm trying to understand. I mean, but that's what the television tells you that
Right.
you should be doing.
It's right.
But for people who need to follow shit,
Right. They say the dream, but it's not the reality. They say the
the
dream.
reality is that you go to school for 12 years and you don't even understand. As long as you're going to school now, somebody's paying for that. Who do you think's paying for it? Well, your parents, obviously, they're paying taxes.
Yeah.
And there are some people who don't pay taxes. But,
Yep.
like Donald pays $750. But I promise you, if your mama and daddy had a job, they'd be getting that $2,000 and $3,000 back because they took that money from them and they used it and then they returned it after, and made some interest or whatever. I mean, but you have to think, why do they want you? All these people with 4 and 5 kids, do you understand how much money that is in the public education system? And somebody's getting paid. And then we have, but you go to school every day, and if you were seeing your teachers, you probably really didn't have a lot to say to them. But they sure had a lot to say to you, document. Oh, you didn't do I'm sorry, but I can't grade you. I simply can't give you a grade. I'm saying, are you serious? I have to be there every day for my children. And all my children graduated.
Right.
But, there's a whole lot of them children out there
Mm-hmm.
at the juvenile facility that can't read and write.
Right. That's sad.
But but you have to know. I promise you that you people, because you were young men, knew at least 5 or 6 brothers didn't make it. They just didn't make it.
I know a lot of people didn't make it.
Who wants to go to school and be embarrassed because the teacher didn't put them up there to read and they can't read? Nobody. But it happens.
I mean, I just think there's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you just take it as a challenge.
Challenges. Can you listen? Did your parent try to teach you a skill? Did you even have a parent? Because here in America, there's a whole lot of money in foster care.
I ain't do the foster care though. But I mean, nobody built with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just really designed myself. You know what I mean? Like,
the universe takes care of you. And I had a grandmother, I had a mama,
I mean, I had a
that I
grandma.
didn't
I
know.
mean, I had a mother and I had a grandmother. You know what I'm saying? I had, you know, so my father
Yeah.
came.
I
You
mean,
know,
so,
he was
so
there
you grew up in
Miss
a
Weekend.
family. You grew
Yeah,
up in a family.
yeah,
I'm
yeah. I know what
just,
it's about.
the sacrifice is real. So is
Yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah. It is.
And I'm saying, for the most part, the people that loved you made sure you had whatever they can make sure you have.
Exactly.
You know?
They did everything.
And so, but I'm saying here we are watching this goddamn television, and what vision do you really have? I don't know. Because it's just like Kanye West said. I mean, he said one pill, don't take one pill. He ain't trying to get on no medication.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, probably like, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, like, excuse the analogy though. But you know what I'm saying. But the Cosby Show made everybody feel like that can happen. You know what I'm saying, and that's real.
Yes, I mean,
And
okay, so
that
you grew
inspired
up
me.
on Bill Cosby.
That
But no,
inspired
they
me. That inspired me. And you know what?
I'm saying,
It inspired me
just
to
see
have what
they
I
did
have
to
now.
him.
It inspired me what I have
And I'm
now.
saying,
Two successful.
I'm saying you need to understand what they had the power to do to him, just like they had the power to do to R. Kelly.
See,
They
this.
said that he owes $20 million in taxes.
I understand.
I didn't really listen to that. I mean, it was a whole lot of conversation about young women who felt that they were wrong because
No,
they didn't get to come up.
but I
He
feel like
promised.
you're missing the narrative of what I was saying though.
No, the narrative is that we inspired. Television did inspire us.
Like
I thought the
like
Cosby
that
Show-
inspired me to have, like, you know what I mean. I was like, okay,
not the Jeffersons.
like you can have a successful husband. I mean, you can have a successful black man, and have a successful wife, and you can,
Yes,
you know what I
you
mean.
can.
You know what I'm saying?
But guess what?
But
You
the
have
but
to be willing to listen.
you got to be willing, no, you got to be, no, you got to be listening to receive. It's a difference between listening and receiving. People can listen all day, but you got to receive it. Because when you receive it, you believe it. When you believe it, it's achievable.
And it's the faith of the mustard seed that drives you. I promise you. I mean, I knew I could always raise my children. I had 3 baby daddies. 3. And each one of them, let me tell you, 2 are already in the urn, and 1 got 1 foot in the grave. But guess what? They don't have relationships with their children. But did they love?
That's sad.
They probably loved them.
That's sad.
But God. But it is what a choice is. How many children do we have in the foster care system here in Nevada? 48% of all the children in foster care are African American. And let me tell you, they have a need for 463 families under the age of 0. 463.
Okay, so what can we do about it? Okay, so what can we do about it? What can we do about it? Not as a power.
Let me just talk to you for a second.
Oh no, I'm saying, what can we do about it?
If our people choose not to participate in the process, because people quickly tell me, they ain't citizens, and their voice don't make no difference. But you don't understand. Wait. You need to understand why they show up, because.
Hold on, let me get the charger. Which means why our people
paying their salaries. Our parents are paying for public services, because if you work in America, you're gonna pay some taxes. I promise you. That money to the federal government is gonna go, and when it comes back, they're gonna count all y'all, the homeless, everybody there, it gets counted, and the money comes back to the state. Now, the money's sitting over there, and my people just don't do public policy. They don't do it. They don't vote. They ain't no citizens. They don't feel like it's part of their country. But the white folks, they step up. Believe me, they gonna get theirs. And so here in Nevada, the Sheriff Joe Lombardo, who made the governorship, he promised all those families school choice. Well, who's gonna pay for all that? Well, I thought you knew. He was gonna take it from the federal money, but no, you don't get to do that, because COVID hit, and people's looking at every penny now. And perhaps you better have some data about the civil rights data. There was a reason why they gave us Juneteenth, even if we didn't understand it. And so here we are. And all across this nation, why do we have to see another tragedy every day? You see that young man, the one that was working for FedEx, the one where the 2 guys was chasing him and shooting at his FedEx truck, and they knew it, but the police then threw it out, saying that they had insufficient evidence. I mean, come on now. When you don't vote, you don't have a say in anything. And they have grand juries. I ain't never been on a grand jury, but it's hard to. I gotta admit, I don't think I've ever participated in a jury. I don't believe in America.
You don't believe in America?
I ain't never been free. And have I been free? I've been punished. That's what I've been. When it got time, when they said, "Oh, we think you have breast cancer," I said, "Okay, can I have a second opinion?" No, you don't get a second opinion because you're on no income Medi-Cal. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't get a second opinion, but guess what? They didn't find any breast
Right.
cancer, and I didn't have to have any chemicals. But they did have this. They had. I had 4 surgeries, and they made that goddamn money. Now I heard this African American intern. It was a black male, and he said he's talking to black women. He said they brought this woman in. I didn't hear.
And I'm gonna understand AI. It's blowing my mind.
Everybody's talking.
No.
I was just saying.
You listen.
This black man, he said that they brought the woman in and they took the baby, and then they took her up to ICU, and she was up there and she was hemorrhaging. And she was hemorrhaging, and he said they brought her back twice, and then she died. But he said that he was trying to get the doctor to come in there and look at her. He said, if we do everything, we're spending money, and we're doing all these things, we're participating. We go to all the NFL games, we're doing everything. And then how they treat our people.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When you don't understand that you're a harvest, I don't know what else we can say. Really, we don't even have to worry about having a relationship with anyone if we can't manage ourselves.
Right.
And there are so many opportunities out there, and our people don't even know anything about it. There's the Corporation for National and Community Service. You can volunteer, and you can get a stipend. And after the 1 year, you get to get a college scholarship for almost $7,000. And all you're doing is participating in a reading program.
So this is what wisdom is doing to its community. That's wild.
So I mean, so this is.
Pardon me?
No, yeah, so all this is public knowledge. Why everybody it's public knowledge? Why everybody don't know this?
You can't even get it
Well,
out.
because they say if you put it in the book, we'll never find it, and apparently, if it's online, we ain't finding it either.
So where is that? So where do people find the information that you're saying?
If you go to the Corporation of National Service, the Corporation for National Community Service, just type it in the browser right now. It'll come up, AmeriCorps Vista. And then you look at your state and you tell me who got the money. And then you can apply it anybody who got the money. Because they have to give you an opportunity to have an interview so that you can volunteer too.
And then
You understand the game of volunteering.
so how do we so
You just apply.
is this a, so
You just apply.
I understand, but I'm saying, but is this a way to help build the community?
It is a way because then if you're volunteering, you're seeing how the money's going out the door, and you're there to help other children have access to some of that money. But if you ain't never getting in the house, you don't even have access to any of that money. So let's just talk about what are we really talking about? Access.
So how many? So what do? So what do you do? So what is your role into?
Let me tell you, I'm 65 years old, and I have served as the chair of the District Advisory Committee for Title I and Compensatory Services. I served on every school site that my children went to as the chair of the school site council chair. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
I participate. I know how money comes in, and I understand if you can't read, you have a right to not fail. But if people were giving you F's and you kept on getting voted, I don't know what you can do with that. Because you can't eat that shit. And if you ain't got a skill, then you ain't gonna make it. I promise you that. So you gotta know
Absolutely.
something. And these are skills that you guys have right now, and you don't even understand. It's technology, and they're terrified of you using that tech. So they
I know. Yeah, I know. You're right. You're absolutely right on that.
I mean, but I got a podcast. My podcast is Parent Empowerment Hour. And I did say what the hell, but I changed it back. Because, just a parent empowerment half an hour. People don't even understand that parents are in total control of the access that their children get. Failure is not an option. Not in America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Failure is not an option.
I mean, but black people say, oh, special education, special ed. People don't want to be on the yellow bus. But guess what? My son rode the yellow bus.
Is it a race thing, though?
With a 101A. Huh?
I said the host Mark said, "Is it a race thing? Is it a race thing?"
Right thing for what?
But
Public education?
yeah, for special ed, you said because
I mean, because it doesn't really matter, because that's the federal government with the long hand of the federal government up the state's ass, and they're going to give you whatever you
Now you
need.
done got me going at it with a robot.
Huh?
so you saying that so you saying that the government target. So you saying the government target.
No, I mean, but you don't. I mean, you have to understand. We live under local control. That means local people are operating in the manner in which they choose to, and there ain't no right and wrong. And so, at the states' rights mean that the governor can take all of the money, like he did here, and put it all over there on the Oakland A's to come here and start a stadium. He took the money from housing. He took the money from everything.
I know how it works.
Like I'm watching someone else's live, but I'm actually live. But I'm watching this shit like it's somebody else's. I'm watching myself watch myself right now.
Well, that's cool, because that's just a
I feel
tool.
like I'm in someone's
Everything we have is a tool to ensure what? Adequacy and access. For who? Just what you said. You said the pledge of allegiance to the flag.
Let it.
What did he say?
AI, baby.
He enjoying you.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. You people are young. And my oldest son is 40, and my middle child is 38. But I have my 26-year-old, and he likes to play games all the time, and he can simply. His brother brought him a very nice laptop, and
I need to stop
is
smoking
getting.
that shit.
No, I smoke. He don't smoke.
Oh,
He's
okay.
in the spectrum.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
but I smoke every day, and I smoke whatever. I smoke the indigo and the THC. I smoke the top of the line because I get my Social Security check, and guess what? Been getting it since 1997. Since 1997. I was working at Los Rios Community College in Sacramento, and I was exposed to chemicals. Had no idea what was really going on.
Right.
But I was working in the mail as administrative clerk 3. I was making almost $4,000 a month back in 1997.
So happy.
Nice.
So I worked for 5 years, and then when they got ready to get rid of me, because I was pregnant,
Right.
unwed mother, but I was working around those chemicals. It was safer for them to get rid of me, and so when they did, I got my Social Security. Hold on, I'll tell you why I got Social Security and not state disability. I mean, because they didn't offer state disability, but I would have qualified for my retirement.
Right.
And they didn't want to do that. And so I didn't have no union representation. You just have to understand, we are out here on our own.
Yeah, I know
And
that.
until somebody hears you, you ain't said shit. Period.
Ooh, the robot
And so
cusses.
you can.
The robot
Hmm?
cusses.
He's a robot AI. Well, ain't gonna be no jobs because them robots is damn sure gonna take care of that. They're over there at McDonald's. They're in the little stores, and you can't walk out as you didn't pay because they got a scan code or scan bar and all that shit. It's just gonna charge it to you anyway. And they just know everything.
AI to talk about it.
They know how many times you get up and go
That's
to
not
the
an AI. That's a real person.
They know everything. AI, it doesn't really matter.
What are you talking about?
It's artificial intelligence. They've been collecting, and when you signed on to Google a long time ago,
This is a real
on the
person.
bottom it tells you what they're doing in collecting your data. They're doing some kind of major behavior analysis bullshit, and it really doesn't matter. Huh?
Darlene, I really appreciate you for joining the Real World J podcast show.
Okay, I'll let you guys go, but I'm going to tell you, the signs that you don't need to be with somebody is that you need to know who you are first.
There you
That's
go.
the sign.
If you don't know who you are,
Okay.
how can you expect your dreams to come true?
If you don't know who you are, I don't know where you're going.
Exactly.
It's that song. I just don't know. But y'all have a good evening. I'm out of here because, I'm just like a grandma over here.
I understand
And
that.
I talk to my 38-year-old, I talk to my 40-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're all into different things. But you have to understand the tools that we possess now ain't stopping nobody from doing anything.
Right.
Just do whatever.
Just do it.
Don't wait for them.
I won't.
No, don't wait for them because they are going to control. I'm already banned on Facebook.
Yeah.
But, I'm
I believe.
They're doing that crap.
Yeah.
But hey, freedom of speech is real.
Yeah, freedom
and
of
I
speech.
believe I'm going to act on all of that. So y'all have a blessed evening.
All right.
And I'll let y'all take care.
Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for joining the Real World J podcast show, Darlene Anderson, for joining the Real World J podcast show.
Shout everybody out. We are everybody who tuned in tonight. Appreciate y'all coming through. Everybody on Wisdom.
Yeah, and yeah, we just.
Anything you want to say?
Nah, we just love y'all, and shout out to the 16 people listening on 17 people listening on Wisdom. Really appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom to the top. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for the love. Thank you for the cloud. I really appreciate y'all. We really appreciate y'all, because we wouldn't be here without y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't have y'all, you know what I mean? Like, we do this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't write anything down. I don't write anything down because I feel like I speak. Do that because I speak it from my heart, and then I process it, and then I process it in my mind, and it comes out my heart. That's exactly how I feel, and so that's how I want to give. I want to give you what comes within, and that's the truth, and that is love, and that is genuine. You know what I mean? My goal in life is to break vicious cycles and help create new ones. That is the goal. That is the goal. You know, and the reason why we're behind, because we run in circles and not forwards.
And remember your original purpose for the podcast?
Man, like, the reason why I even started this podcast is because, like, I felt like, you ever felt like they using a room full of people? You know what I'm saying? You a room full of people and you felt all alone? That's how I felt every single day. And it just went in my mind. It was true. Because everybody, the people who was around me, wasn't with me. But there's only one person that checked up on me.
Oh man, that's
you know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
So you know what I mean? Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
and
you remind them about a goal, about goals.
my goals, like at the end of the day, a goal without a plan is nothing but a wish.
Woo!
God,
Dropping jewels.
God damn.
Damn. Every time you say it, it means even more.
I'm saying it again.
That's what I'm saying.
A goal without a plan is nothing but a wish.
Ooh, if that don't hit you, then
Because
Because
if you have a goal all day, but if you don't know how, if you don't got a plan to execute it, where you're going, what you need to do, how to do it, how much time you need to put into it. You know nothing. You just thinking about it, but you never put. But you know what I'm saying. If you say you want to go to school, be a nurse, but you never put an application to enroll. I mean, then you don't want to be a nurse. You don't want to better yourself. You don't want to better your kids. You don't. You know what I'm saying. The only thing you want to do is just be.
Shout out to all the RNs out there.
Just being. You know what I'm saying. You just want to be in chaos and anarchy. And the reason. And you wonder why the reason why you unhappy. Because you in chaos and could you choose to be in chaos and anarchy. You know why you have bad days? Because you walk into a burning house and complain and you have to heal from that. And you gotta take yourself away from the world to heal from something that you do self-inflicted. What the hell is wrong? Stop it. Sometimes you know why you hurt? It's because you hurt yourself.
Said that I heard gunshots.
Because
you
know what I'm saying? Because you hurt yourself. You put yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you walk in the burning building, don't complain about the heat, and don't complain about your skin burning. At the end of the day, a burning building is not worth it's not worth saving. It's not worth being with. Because at the end of the day, you're just gonna end up with ashes. And ashes is worth nothing. So
your original mission statement was if you could just remember, you could just touch.
At the end of the day, the reason why I even did this podcast, why I even started it, why we even started it, because like, if I can just touch one person, if we can just touch one person, and just spark the mind, it just spark something. We can change someone's mind, or change someone how they think, or not change them how they think, but like, just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we gotta see ourselves. It's hard to see ourselves. That's the hardest thing we gotta do. And if we can just like be like, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Fuck that.
Right.
They right. And if you change, you know what I'm saying? And if you something happens, and if you change that, it's worth it.
Right.
It's worth it, man. It's worth it. It's worth it. And
if anybody ever didn't know if you were a humble person, that right there will certify. I mean, that's a very humble thing to want to spark that mind, touch that, reach that one person.
You have to. That's because the world is not going to be a better place if we don't have better people. Because we know what it's like now. Because we don't have more better. Cause we don't. Let's break history. Let's break the cycle. If we have more better people, we have a better world. That's how you change the world. Having more better people that is healed, that is complete, that know they self, they know they self-worth.
Right.
You know what I mean? When they walking, they're not walking on a faulty foundation because they started from the bottom and then try to build a house from the top, and then try to build a house with one tool. You know you wrong. You know you, and I'm gonna leave with this. You know you with the wrong person. With the only thing that they can offer is some vagina and some penis. Cause at the end of the day, what else can they? Cause at the end of the day, what else can they do? If they can't do nothing else, you don't think you're not with the wrong person? Oh, a guest and popped on.
Oh, excellent.
Okay, shout out to Alice. We are live in 3, 2, 1.
Everybody tuning in, we're talking about the 12 signs that
How are you?
We're doing wonderful. How you doing, Alice? Welcome to the Real World Jace podcast show. I'm your host, Jason Morgan, and Mark 2.5. How you doing?
Good. Nice to meet y'all. What's going on? 12 signs that you're with the wrong person. Why are we talking about that today? Someone break up?
Nah, we're just trying. At the end of the day, the point is just trying to break vicious cycles and try to breed healthy ones in people. And
Yeah.
and some people, because like end of the day, some people know, like if you're in something for a long time, you know what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, and some and then some people like I hear this all the time. People say, well, we got history. Well, I be like, well, so you holding on to bad history? So that would keep y'all that would keep you with that person because you holding on to bad history. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's kind of like staying with someone just for the sake of the kids, even though they beat the shit out of you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, like that is not okay. Like that is no, you need to move. Like you need to move on. Like no, that's not. You're right. That's bad. And that's a vicious cycle. And even though that's an obvious 12 sign, but you know what? It's hundreds of thousands of men and women go through that. What you saying? Right now, somebody getting their ass beat right now just because somebody mad at the world. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is really messed up. What do you think? So, okay, let's just kind of separate it for men and women. What do you think causes women to stay in relationships with men that are not good for them, and what do you think causes men to stay in relationships with women that are not good for them?
Take control, Jesse.
A lot of first of all, I'm gonna speak for the man first because I'm a man, just to make it make sense. But no, but I'm full circle J, so I got it. I promise you. I promise you, I got you. For one, a lot of men stay with, you know what I'm saying, with women that they're not good for them because for a few reasons. Because when it comes down to it, one reason, and it's obvious reason, is because of the sex. And it's not. It's what she, it's what she do. It's what she do that he had probably never had before. He ain't never experienced before, and you know what? And he's scared that he.
Wait. Is it what she do or is it how she do it?
It's same thing. And some man be like, you know what? It's no one. If you ain't never experienced nothing but that, then you don't know nothing but that, and you scared because you think like, is nobody gonna be out there that's gonna do what you know what I'm saying, my heart's desire, and that's what it really is. You know what I mean? And then second of all, a lot of men stay with women that is bad for them because that it's comfortable. It's easy because it takes so much effort to get out of it, and then it takes so much effort to heal from it, and then it takes so much effort to recover from it, and it takes some effort not to look back.
Yeah, that kind of makes me ask this question.
Go ahead.
I noticed that a lot of guys end up trying to make the relationship unbearable so that the woman breaks up with them
because they don't want. I got you, Alice. I got you because they don't want to be the villain of the story. Nobody wants to be the bad guy. No, who wants to be the bad? Even a bad guy doesn't want to be a bad guy. Because at the end of the day, they say my name means something. But if you trash it, and then it doesn't mean nothing. So shame on them for wanting a bad guy. You know what I mean? You doing your job, and they just mad because you telling the truth. Because if you telling lies, a lie will show. The truth is the truth. They see the truth. You just saying it out loud. And they just mad because you saying it out loud. That's what that is.
That's true. Do you think, what do you think causes a chick to stay with a bad dude?
Man,
I hope you recorded this.
Yeah, of course. Insecurity.
What type of insecurities?
Thinking that he's the only one that only can understand me, and he the only one that can deal with me. Man, there's 7 billion people in the world. Come on now, give somebody else a try.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like take a shot. You know what I'm saying? Take a shot. You know what I mean? First, you know what I'm saying? Oh, go ahead, Alex.
How do you feel about? I don't know if you guys use Reddit a lot, but I do, and I noticed that when it comes down to guys, obviously men are the ones that have the harder time when it comes down to online dating apps.
Facts.
That's what
You know that, facts.
Yeah, it's true, but also I've noticed a lot of guys are just like so afraid of being creepy. They don't want to approach a woman. Like, how do I ask her out? Or I'm too scared. Basically being pussies. I'm sorry.
Right?
I can't.
No, I understand.
I can't stand reading that.
No. Because at the end of the day, look how many creeps come in your inbox. I'm trying, and I'm not a creep. I'm automatically gonna think that you think I'm one of the creeps. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you get 100 creeps a day and I'm 99, I'm 99 creeps. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you just gonna think he said the same thing, but he's worded it different. Because everybody worded it different, and some people worded it the same. And you can be like, yeah, he tried it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, on that site right there, you think everybody is a one type of way. So you need to you need to go away from that. So you need to go away from that. You need to go somewhere fresh. Because you know what I'm saying? Because if you go to a creeper site, if you believe it, if you know it, then that's how you gonna treat it, and you gonna treat everybody like that.
Every time.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I seen you on Reddit, and if I seen you on a site that, and if I seen you on a site that I had to pay $200 a month for, I'm gonna shoot my shot on there. And I'm gonna shoot my shot on there, and I'm feeling very confident that you'll be, hey, hello, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Where's the line?
Real shit.
When I was online dating, I mean, it is true what they say for women. I don't care what kind of woman you are. I don't care if you're ugly, pretty, whatever.
Anybody can get some dick. Any woman gets some dick. I promise you. Facts.
Yes. All you gotta do is hold up a sign and stand down the street.
All thing you gotta say is yes. Okay.
Yeah, but like.
And send the address.
When I was online dating, there's so many people messaging you that I wanted to give everybody a chance, but it's just impossible. There's like.
And also foolish.
Many, so.
And also foolish too.
Yeah, so, I mean, what I do, I don't date anymore, but, like, what I used to do is I would just go based on, first is the profile picture. Am I attracted to you? Okay, yes, I'm attracted to you. All right, let me go read your profile. And if it says some stupid shit on there, I'm just like, okay, I don't want to talk to you.
Or it could be a whole lie.
Yeah, you know, there's some creepy dudes, man. Like
Predators.
one guy,
They ain't creepy, they predators.
Yes.
It's kind of what it is, they're predators. Kind of what it is. But why would you not have so many? Why would you not have a predator? At the end of the day, you're going to have a predator on a free site. They're all predators. It's free. You don't got to do nothing. You don't got to do you don't got to do nothing but get them. No, come on now.
And nothing's free, you're a product.
And if you own there, you nothing but bait. So don't get mad. So don't get mad. I mean, I'm not saying you mad. But I'm just saying, but don't feel a certain type of way if whoever written your ass in, because anybody can get in. Because anybody can get in. Anybody can get in. I mean, I'm just saying, right? Anybody can get in.
What do you think? What do you think is the best way for people to meet each other? Then I feel like organically in person.
Man, I think face to face, man. Like I think face to face, like, man, because in the end of the day, if I walk in, like, I'm a type of person, like, I have a presence. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to swallow the whole room. You know what I'm saying? I give whoever people, like, I swallow the room enough to give people who's in the room you know what I mean? But so I make a presence. So if, you know what I'm saying? So if you choose me, then you got it.
Yeah. That's true.
That's how it happens. Because at the end of the day, if I see you and you look at me, that's a hello and how you doing. And I'm walking up to you and I'm saying that verbally, and then holding the conversation. And holding the conversation. And I'm not talking about basic stuff.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think two things guys need nowadays.
Tell them.
Not give a fuck.
Tell them.
They need to not give a fuck what people think. If a girl rejects you, screw her, go hit on her friend.
Facts.
Also, they need to stop worrying about being creepy. Like, it doesn't matter. Like stop caring about what people think. You know, if I've hit on guys before, girls do it.
All the time. I get on.
Yeah.
I get hit on all the time. I know. Trust me. I know. I understand. I understand.
I seen it.
I understand.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean that.
Okay, let me ask you something else.
Go ahead. You can ask me anything.
Okay.
I promise.
What do you think? What do you think about 50-50 relationships?
I think if
Think
it's
about it.
no, I think if
Tell the
if
truth.
tell the truth, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm just gonna keep it real. You can't be in a
Okay,
you
podcast, we couldn't.
like right exactly. You can't be in a 50-50 relationship if you don't have 50%.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Like meaning like you can't say, oh yeah, we 50-50, but like if you got a $50 job and then he got a $9 job, y'all 50-50 not gonna work. And people and that's what people and that's the disconnect. Because you want people to hold up their bargain, but they don't make the same, but they not bringing in what you bringing in. So how it's gonna be 50-50? It's 70-30. But then you frustrated at something that you created because you knew the numbers before you even started.
Well, no, that's true. I was reading that 50-50 relationships benefit the guy more than it does the woman because women generally pick up the housework anyways.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Well, I mean, I guess I can't disagree with you, but on that,
'Cause I can take- 'cause-
entirely, don't have the article.
Because I can show you, man. I know a lot of 50-50 women and they lazy as hell.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't say you're lying. It's true.
I mean,
But, you
'cause-
know, for me, it just
Because you got a friend like
shows
that. Yeah, because you got a friend like that. Everybody got a friend. Everybody knows somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody.
Well, okay.
Be like, and everybody that got somebody in their life be like, girl, you know what? You really, or like, dude, man, you really fucking that up. But you know what? But you can't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if they just did their part, man, you know what I'm saying, their life would be better because they do be better. You know what I'm saying? And we all got that one person in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're the lion.
Why do guys think that when a woman wants like a provider, like, you know, the old school traditional relationship, I'm not talking about gold digging.
I know. Trust me. This is
I
this.
hate that so
No.
much.
You're talking to real men. So go ahead, please.
Okay, yeah, because every time I bring this up, they're just like, you're being a gold digger. And
You're
like,
talking-
about being,
You're talking to
about
real
being
men.
a man you
No,
actually
no, ma'am.
love.
No, ma'am. You're talking to real men.
And-
I understand. Say what you gonna say.
Good.
Say what you gonna say. I promise you.
Like,
My response.
why are people so against that nowadays? Like,
But-
like for me,
Oh,
I'm not gonna live with no man unless we're married.
absolutely.
And
You
he's gonna-
absolutely right. You absolutely right. You already on the winning track. And then I can answer your question before you even finish it. For you know what I'm saying? For one, effort. It takes effort to build, and it takes effort. You know what I'm saying, to keep it lasting, long, forever. No consistency. No, you know what I'm saying. People don't want consistency. Everybody. A lot of people hate being consistent. Consistent builds character, and consistency and effort builds so much trust in a woman, and that's what a lot of people and that's what a lot of men fail at. And that's what a lot of people don't know. You don't gotta say it, you just gotta be. You gotta do it. And you gotta be it. And they would do. And a woman who needs that. And a woman who really wants that, who really needs that, recognize that, and they would take care of them, and they would do whatever for their man because he take care of their heart desire because he is who he is.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Like,
Where's the lion? Where's the lion? Tell me, where's the lion, Alice?
why are people so against that? Like I said, I'm
Because I told you, because they don't want to put the effort and consistency and effort. You know what I mean? And accountability. Do you know how hard to find someone to do? You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what I'm saying? To walk it like they talk it. That's rare. That shouldn't be rare. That should be part of your character.
Church.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a character, if you don't have that characteristic, they are the definition of the wrong man for you.
Facts.
That's true.
So, if a man doesn't have them three things, why would you want him, Alice? Tell me. Tell me. Now answer that for me.
Oh, you dropping science.
No. Even better. No. I want you to answer this question.
Okay.
Why would you allow a man who lacks those qualities? No. And I'm gonna add a number one quality. The first one, I'm gonna give you three. Abandonment. A man who deals with abandonment issues. Why would you have a deadbeat father in your life?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to have kids with him, and he don't know where his kids is? Make it make fucking sense.
I think it's because some women, and also men too, but I think some women are terrified of being alone.
Shut up, Diamond Girl.
I-
Go ahead, Alex.
I don't see what that, when I was growing up, it was all about having a boyfriend. Like, oh my god, I have to have a boyfriend, And now that I'm older, it's like, fuck the nonsense. If you're not a good man, you're not focusing on your mission and purpose, and you're a deadbeat, I want nothing to do with you.
If you have no goals, you have no purpose. If you don't have no purpose, then if a man doesn't have a purpose, he shouldn't have he doesn't have anything of value. I promise you that.
Exactly.
Facts.
It's true.
Facts.
I feel like
I'm gonna write that down.
I feel like guys are being grown to
Make it make sense.
this next generation are being grown to be weak.
They're not being taught. They're not being built with. That's what the problem is. If you don't know what you know, you just seeing what you're seeing, and you just reacting what you don't know what you know. So you just like basically you drowning, like you don't know how to swim and you're in the pool.
If you ain't living, you just existing.
And if you catch me, and you saw I don't know how to swim, and you want to get in, and you saw and you still want to get in the lake with me?
Still? After?
Damn. Hell no. That's not a person that I want to be in a raft with. The person who can't swim. The person who can't swim is the person I'm not gonna be in a raft with. I don't give a damn if I can't swim. If I can't swim.
That's true.
Because at the end of the day, I'm there for you, but I so need to know you can take care of yourself and take care of me. But it go both ways. That's why that's why we both in the raft. That's why we both in the raft.
Oh, he's in his
I'm in my bag.
Yeah, and you know what? It's really hard to find. I hate to use the word alpha male because true alpha.
No. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with being with a dog because a real man gotta have a dog. A real man has to have the dog in him. You got to have the dog in you. No, that's what that's called. And you know what a man don't have a dog in him. Because you know what? Because a person that doesn't have a dog in them, let everything shit slide. Because at the end of the day, if a person who have a dog in them, you don't let shit slide. You don't let shit go. Because at the end of the day, because if you do something, if I don't want you to do it no more, then you're not gonna do it no more. And I'm not, and it's not domestic and it's not verbal abuse. You gonna know because I got that dog, and because when babe means something, he means something. Like that's it. Like for real. Like for real. Like I don't have to have rainy days because I'm. You know what I mean? And then when he asking for, he just saying, you know what? Watch your tone. Like to watch your tone because you know me. That's the dog. Like you know what I mean? like you know how to act. When you leave this house, you should come back the same way.
Right.
Yeah.
That you know what I mean? Like you know you know what I mean? Like you're not a flirtatious woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Like you are who you supposed. you are you supposed to be
I see the wheels.
me. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like when a person got that dog,
Real World J podcast.
say it's just like you don't. It's a certain shit you don't do. It's a certain shit you don't say, and it's not because you're scared. It's because, but it's mutual. Because you gotta have that bike too. You gotta have that dog too, and that's called standards, boo.
All freestyle.
And that's called standards, boo. That's called self-worth. If you don't know who you are, you can't expect somebody else to know. Because they just, if you guessing, if you guessing, you think they got the answer? Nah, boo. They just they don't got the answer. They just coming up with something to fit their situation.
Real World J
Yeah.
podcast.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, I also feel like, some women are encouraging this meek male behavior where, like the whole toxic masculinity bullshit. Like, they always use words like,
I'm gonna tell. I got you.
aggressive.
I
It's
got
like,
you.
Okay. Anybody can be aggressive. That has nothing to do with masculinity. Masculinity
At
is
all.
being strong,
It's nothing
being a
wrong.
leader.
It's nothing wrong being a leader. It's nothing wrong knowing where you want to go and who you want to be and who you want to be with. It's nothing wrong having self-worth standards. You know what I'm saying? Qualifications. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, if you want to put it, everybody got a fucking vision board. Everybody got a vision board, but nobody put. A lot of people don't put a God-fearing, decent man on their board. Why not? Why? Why?
What we doing?
That's a goal.
I don't know.
Why you don't have it?
I think-
Why they not part of your, you know what I'm saying? Why is that not part of your mission board? But you don't read it though.
Right.
Make it make sense.
Shout out to Runs 23.
I feel like women are trying to kind of compete with men.
You know,
trying to-
see, in the women, see, if a woman, it doesn't, it's not about a man. See, at the end of the day, if a woman, it's not about being. Women think that men, when a real man leads, a woman thinks that they trying to control them. It's not control. A real woman know how to be led, not controlled. It's a difference. It's a difference of being controlled and being led. You don't mind a man leading you, because that's what he's supposed to do.
What else he gonna do?
What is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? It's the opposite. Is he gonna lead you? If he gonna lead you, or he gonna destroy you? Because there's only two ways. It's two ways. If somebody shout out to the 30 listeners on Wisdom. I really appreciate y'all. My bad. I just been talking. I appreciate y'all. But you understand? Because at the end of the day, it's only two reasons why people in your life: to build with you or tear you down. If someone not building with you, they taking away from you.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Facts.
To build what you were.
Or they taking away from
Tear
you.
it down.
So what? So you gonna wait? So you gonna waste all that energy on someone that's tearing you down, and you know it. Cause end of the day, we give. Some people give people so much power. Why do you do that? Why do people do that? Why do people?
They don't control their life.
Because if a person can, if you can read a text and they can fuck up your day, then that's too much power.
Oh my God, preaching to the choir, man. That's what I'm saying.
That's too much power.
This thing is people are becoming too sensitive, and I mean, like when it comes down to dating and stuff, I don't see how, like a woman would want to be with a guy that follows her pretty much, and she's the one.
Absolutely.
She has to be in her masculine energy.
No. Because
Right.
no, you have to. No, like a real woman wants to be led. You know what I mean? And led in the right direction. You know what I mean? If a woman getting led in the right direction, you're not gonna have many. What are you really arguing about? Because I know we just want to argue just to argue, but then it'll just be that, and that's fun. But if you've been led in the right direction, and if you're doing all the right things, and if you're satisfied, what are you really complaining about, and where you going, right? That's really the dream. That's really the goal, is it not? Think about it.
It is.
A man,
No, it is.
a man that you don't have to complain about. Really. No one's perfect, because we are imperfect people trying to be in perfect situations. So no one's 100%. DNA is not 100%. We're not 100%. So that's why I say what I said. But at the end of the day, if you don't have real problems and you with someone, you okay. You blessed.
Have you ever had any feminists on here talk to you before?
I have had everyone talk to me on here.
What did some of the feminists have to say to some of the things that you said?
Like,
I'm curious.
Yeah, go
because,
ahead.
I agree with what you're saying.
but
We're on the same page.
yeah,
I'm just
but
curious.
also, I also like my main objective, like one of my main objectives, is to push, because like one of the reasons why the world is not a better place, and I really believe this in my heart, because more women don't know their self-worth.
That's true.
And I believe if more women know their self-worth, the world would be a better place.
Yeah, I agree.
Cause you gotta know who you are. If you don't know who you are, how can you expect your dreams to come true?
That's true. That's very true.
And if you want a good, decent, you know what I'm saying, loving man, that's part of the dream. That's part of the goal. But you gotta start picking them right. You know what I'm saying? Like if you went to this area and if you had 4 fuck boys, why would you go back to the 5th time? Make it make sense. So who the problem? The fuck boys that down the street, or the person who walking down to the fuck boys?
The person walking down there.
There you go. Every time you the motherfucking problem.
What do you think it is about, like, what confuses women between, like, a fuckboy and a guy who's really got his shit together? Like a masculine dude.
Because they asking the wrong questions.
Mm-hmm.
They're asking the wrong questions. Because at the end of the day, when you he and hi on the phone, like I'm texting you, because really at the end of the day, I kind of dry texting if you're not asking the wrong question. At the end of the day, the first thing you shouldn't be like, send me a pic. You already seen a pic. What question you should be asking is, what's your portfolio looking like?
Mm-hmm.
What you believe in?
True. I said, yeah, that's a good question.
You know, you know what I'm saying? Who you believe? What like, what do you know what I'm saying? Like, where do you see yourself? You know what I'm saying? Where do you see yourself, or who are you in 2 years? Don't say 5 years, say 2 years. And then today, I'm not waiting 5 years for nobody. I'm not waiting for 2 years. If you don't know who you are in the first 5 minutes that I know you, or you don't know who you are when I say hello to you, then we won't be in each other's lives. Because like I know who I am. I can't spend time trying to help you figure out who you are.
It's true.
Not right now in my life. I can't.
Yeah, that's one thing I've always told them.
It's called levels.
Levels.
That's real levels.
I generally do not date unless I have my shit together. Like, if I lost my job or something's fucked up in my life,
Don't
I'm not
date.
dating.
Don't date.
I'm not.
Don't date because
Yeah.
you can't contribute when something happens. Nope. If you don't got a car, then you rely. Don't know because when you know what I'm saying, because when you know what I'm saying, because when you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, we you know like when you down, sometimes you just need to be down by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, because you don't need nobody around, because like you just need that, because then sometimes you just need to fix it yourself because it'll never break again. And sometimes,
Yeah.
and sometimes we just always begging for. I mean, I was looking for help when something is wrong. When sometimes when the person we need is ourselves.
Well, I think that's the issue with a lot of people is when it comes down to dating is like they feel like they need someone, and they're blind to everything else in their life. It's like
They
you
broken.
need to focus on you.
They broken. Exactly. They broken. They broken, not shattered. Because if you don't know who you are, then you just feel the void that you don't want to feel. It's your ditch that you gotta feel, and you don't want to feel it, and you don't want to do the work. And then so that's how you end up with poor choices. Because
That's true.
a snake will go in any hole. A man won't. A real man won't. He'll see that pothole from a mile away. He'll switch lanes and make sure that and he ducking the pothole just to make sure you won't feel the bump. I'm okay. I'm just making sure you don't feel it. That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. Even in real life in a car. Think about it. Man duck potholes while you're in the car because he don't want you to be like, oh damn, he alright. He do that for you because he care about how comfortable you feel in the car. See what I'm saying? You see the difference?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You see when you just riding and when you riding. It's the difference when you just rolling and you riding.
Yeah, one of my things is it's funny you mentioned that is like I can't I can't date a guy if he doesn't know how to change the tire. Like
Absolutely not. Cause like at the end of the day, you just saying if you don't know the basics, you can't be with me. That's okay. That's our standards. If you don't have them, then our whole conversation will be different. I promise you that.
So what do you think of what do you think about hobosexuals? Have you ever heard that term before?
Homosexuals?
No, hobo. H-O-B, B as in boy, O, hobosexuals.
I mean, break that down to me. I'm here to learn. That's why we're here. I swear to God, that's why we're here.
I had an encounter with one a couple years ago. A hobosexual is a guy that goes into relationships so he has a place to stay.
Oh shit! A bomb? So really, another term from a leech? A bomb? Really?
They love bomb you real quick. They prey on the girls that are
Oh yeah.
mental health issues.
Oh yeah, that's a fuckboy.
They try to get them pregnant and trap them.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's been going around before time. They've been going on before. How old are you?
33.
Okay, I'm 40. So you know what I'm saying. So we, you know what I'm saying. So we pretty much know what we know. You know what I'm saying?
What? Yeah, I had an encounter with one maybe 5 years ago, and
you fell for it?
No, hell no, hell no.
Okay.
It just he slowly started revealing himself.
Yeah.
First of all, he lived with his best friend, who was the guy that slept with his wife, and they're divorced.
And why was you talking to him?
I was leaving another relationship. I was stupid.
That was a poor choice.
Oh yeah, it didn't last long. It only lasted 5 months, and I just.
Oh no. Nah, that's too long.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't have been more. It shouldn't be more. It should be more than a conversation.
I learned, though.
It once you found out that he was once you found out what you just said, who he was living with, why are you even talking to him?
I don't know. understanding, I guess.
No,
I mean, I still thought it was weird.
You just wanted somebody
This
around.
way.
You just wanted somebody around because you was coming out of something.
I mean, I can't say no to that. I mean, it's possible, but like I just kind of like kept track of the red flags. I'm like, okay, there's one.
For what? For what though? For
Now
what
there's
though?
two.
Why you keeping up with red flags? That makes no sense.
No, I don't do that anymore.
Uh-huh.
I don't do that anymore.
I hope not. That's a waste of time.
No, yeah, I don't have time for bullshit. I'm not a bullshitter. If I can't. If our values aren't aligned and you're having secrets and stuff, and
Right.
all that nonsense, I can't do it. But it took me, I guess that's the only thing I'm grateful for through the crappy relationships that I've had is I've gotten experience and now I know what to look out for.
Absolutely, because it's a lesson. If it's not a loss if you learn something and you grow from it and you never do it again. It's a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a loss.
Okay, let me ask you something personal.
Go ahead. You can ask me anything.
And okay, so I've been seeing this guy for the past 5 years.
Ooh.
We were in a relationship for 7 months officially back when COVID happened or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he ended up breaking up with me because he didn't have the time to have a proper relationship, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, throughout the 5 years, we've still been talking, still see each other, not every day, but we recently became friends with benefits. Now, he owns his own business,
So,
and he went on a trip to Colorado to sign a contract for a company that he's going to do business for. But it's a woman, and she said that she wants to sleep with him as a part of the contract, and it's not a one-time thing. And not like if he was like, oh, it's a one-time thing, I'd be okay with it. No. I asked him, I said, what are you going to do? And he said, I'm not sure. And then he said, I'm not sure, Alice. And I told him...
that was your answer. That was your answer.
What do you mean?
If you say he's not sure, then that means, man, the business, man, the business is more important than Alice.
Yeah, I know.
And if I gotta see it, and you know that, and if I gotta go see the deal, I'm gonna see the deal, because like I'm not gonna let Alice get in the way of my dream, and you know what I mean, and you gotta accept that.
Mm-hmm.
That's your part.
Yeah, I told him that if he... I haven't heard from him since I think it was yesterday.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna block him and stuff.
Let go of that, because what you were thinking, you just needed to say it out loud, and you just wanted to you good. Whatever you thinking is what it is.
I just don't... I mean...
But,
I don't know.
Because if you was part of his plan, then y'all wouldn't be having that conversation. He would find another way.
No, you're right.
He would find another way.
You're right.
So you're not a part of
Yeah,
this
you're
plan?
absolutely right.
Yes, ma'am. I just, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I just want you to think it through. That's all.
No, you're totally right, and I appreciate you listening and helping me with that.
Absolutely.
It sucks because...
It does suck.
It sucks because I really love him.
I understand that. But toxic is toxic.
Yeah, and then we were recently talking about having kids together, like in 2 years. I mean, this is before he brought up that conversation, because he works full time, and then he also has his own business. And he said, you know, he's not going to be ready to start having kids until he's done with his business for whatever, like in 2 years. And then whatever, that text conversation happened yesterday, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
like
you,
why, like
why are
out
you
of
not?
all the men I've ever loved, out of all the men I've ever loved in my life, like he's the only one I feel this way for, and I just don't understand why I'm last when it comes to me.
That's
I'm
about.
sorry.
No, don't be sorry. This is what we're here for. This is what we're here for. This is what we're here for. Like, you have to be okay. Like I said, you have to be okay. You have to be okay for not being part of his plan.
Yeah.
You have to be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as someone, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if someone puts you last, someone will put you first.
I know. I just don't feel like I'll ever find somebody like him.
See, that's
You
the
know?
problem. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's how, because you're starting off wrong. How you gonna say how you gonna say never and you 33? Make that make sense?
I know, that's true.
Never.
There's just this part of me that's unhealthily attached to him.
You're
And no matter-
it's kind of a toxic relationship. You gotta let you gotta let you gotta let you have to let go of the toxicity so you can grow. Cause you're not growing from this. You're not growing from this.
No, you're right.
This is not healthy. And you planting seeds into toxic waste.
Yeah.
Y'all recently became friend benefits and y'all talk about having like what y'all talk like how y'all like y'all don't like y'all kind of like y'all how y'all be thinking with each other and how y'all be talking with each other is like it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, you know your situation not
I
healthy.
agree.
You know your situation not healthy. So why you
No, it's not.
so why you holding on to something that is, you know what I'm saying, that is hurting you? You holding on to a hot iron and you complaining that why it's hot. You complaining and you complaining about why your hand burn. That's a hard deal to sell.
Yeah.
That's a hard deal to sell people. And I watch you hold on to it because you don't want to let it go.
No.
Because you know what I'm saying, because you don't understand why because you don't understand why you hold on to the iron. Well, you need to figure that out, and that's figuring you out.
Yeah.
Like,
I think.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think it's because, like, I'll try to make it short, but like when
Good.
you know we were together officially for 7 months, that's when COVID happened. So I lost my job and I was unemployed for 2 years, and you know I live alone. I don't have family here, so I was just experiencing all that by myself. And he was super busy and stuff, and you know, like I had nobody, and all I really wanted was his support, you know, and his comfort and shit. And it's just like no matter what, I never get it. And
Well, you need to stop. You need to stop trying to get it from the wrong person. If you gotta beg for some, at the end of the day, you gotta beg for somebody for your attention, and then that's not the person that should be next to you. That's
do you
someone.
think I did something wrong?
No, he don't want you, but he don't want nobody else to want you. He don't want nobody else to have you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. He don't want you, and he don't want nobody else to have you.
Yeah.
That is exactly what it is, Alice. And if you can understand that, if you can truly understand that, and truly get past that, if you truly understand what I'm saying by that he does not want you, Alice. He just don't want another man to have the gift that he's giving back every single day. That's what I'm saying, Alice.
You're right.
And you keep on coming. Every time you come to the door, he kicks it, and you go back to the door. I'm gonna keep kicking it. You keep on coming back. Who doesn't?
No, not this time.
Exactly. Who doesn't? Know what I'm saying? Who? Know what I'm saying? Who? Like someone who's like someone who doesn't truly value you doesn't care what they do to you.
That's true. That is very true. I didn't think of that.
He don't cherish you.
I guess before this situation, like, I didn't want to push him away. Like, you know, like some chicks want to get back together with their ex-boyfriend, and, like, you know, women and men are different. So I would, you know, give him his space and shit, and it was just kind of like I didn't really know what to do. It's like, I don't want to ask him, like, are we together now or whatever, so I'm not trying to nag him and push him away and shit.
You just trying to force a round hole in a square, you know what I'm saying, in a square place. A round object in a square place. You forcing it. This is force. And something forced is toxic. Y'all had a moment, and then y'all, you know what I'm saying, and y'all try to make it a lifetime. That's why it's a nightmare.
That's true.
When you hold on, you know, we hold on to a moment is just a moment. When you hold on to a moment, it turns to a nightmare. You hold on to it too long. That's what it does. And this is exactly what it is. There's no way to live. Because in the day, living, you know what I'm saying, living without love is not really living. You just existing. And if a person doesn't love you unconditionally, then they should not be in your space.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I have no desire to text him. I'm not gonna.
I hope you won't, but you will.
No, I'm not. It stresses me out too much. I'm not gonna try to argue someone to care about me.
Exactly. Exactly. You got it.
I said what I needed to say. I told him I was just.
You gonna beg somebody
to do this.
Gonna beg somebody to be with you.
We're done. Yeah, no. I'm not doing any of that bullshit.
Don't ever beg somebody to be with you. Are you serious? Who does that? Someone who doesn't know themselves.
I don't know.
And you know yourself. So
yeah.
so act like it.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking act like it.
Yeah, I will. It just sucks.
It's okay. It's okay. We all fuck up. We human.
How do I not compare him to other guys? Like, because I'm not ready to date right now.
Oh, I know you're not.
But, yeah. But when I do, how do I not compare other guys to him?
Because you don't compare him to other guys. That's the past.
Mm-hmm.
If you move forward, stop looking backwards. You can't move forward if you're always looking backwards.
That's true.
So that's on you. That's on you.
I'm gonna have to work on that.
And you will, because that's gonna help heal you. That's the focus. That's the focus.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I'll be happier, like, because I'm fine right now. But I know, like, it just for, like, he's the only person that when he texts me, I flip out, you know, because my emotions are so intense when it comes to him.
See,
so I'm just hoping.
That's too much power. That's too much power.
Yeah, I know.
That's too much power.
I know.
Are you serious? If you had that same energy that someone loves you unconditionally, you know what's happy that y'all would be together? If you get that same energy to someone who loves you unconditionally,
that's true.
You know what happy you will be?
A lot happier.
Jesus Christ. That's called unconditional love. Like I said, at the end of the day, he don't want you, he just don't want nobody to have
you. Yeah. I agree.
I'm telling you, you know it. Because if he really wants you, he can have you all to himself, and he can do whatever he wanted to do, but he chooses not to. So that lets you know he don't want you.
I know.
Facts.
No, I know, and you're right. right. It's true.
Where's the lie
And I
in
was
it?
thinking, like, I was also thinking, like, okay, if this lady is saying she wants you to sleep with her for the contract, that's basically going to be your girlfriend. She's going to want more than that, you know. And I just thought more of him than being a cheap whore that could be bought, you know, like from, you know, how I've known him and stuff, and like him being so ambitious and everything. I'm just like, really, you're gonna let that happen? Like, I don't know.
Money change people.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. And he is all about money.
There you go, and not all about you.
Yep.
Just saying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring the mood down or whatever.
You good.
I haven't. Okay.
This is
Yeah.
what we do. This is the Real World J podcast show. Shout out to everybody listening on Wisdom. Really appreciate y'all. Wow. Yeah. So nah, you good. You good, Alice. So where you from, Alice? Where you calling from?
I'm originally from California, but I live in Texas. I've been here like 10 years.
Me too. I live in Texas
Almost 11
too.
years.
Yeah, me too.
You live in Texas too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you born and raised?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I would ask where from, but
That's
you
fine.
can't do that.
I mean, I'm whatever. I don't care. Whatever. I'm proud to be from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, you're from Dallas. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dallas.
Yeah. That's cool.
Where do you lean politically? Like, I'm not going to get into a political conversation with you. I'm just curious. Like, are you more right or are you more left or center?
I'm more. I guess I'm more like I don't know. I guess I will be more. I guess I'll be just you know what I'm saying. Middle, because I'm just for humans. You know what I'm saying. I'm just for humans. I just want everybody just to be good. Like I'm like, you know. Like, there's no right and wrong when it comes, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to, like, being a human. It's just being a human.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to think that I was, like, I don't know, I call myself a conservative, but then again, I'm like, I don't even know if I'm a conservative because, like, there's other views and stuff that I'm okay with. I just feel like things are too politicized, and then it gets me pissed off, and I'm just like, man, I don't fucking watch the news anymore.
Yeah, because we put, everything is labeled, you know what I'm saying? Like they put a label on every single thing. And so when a label is attached to your emotions, you know what I'm saying, that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Because they just want you to go off your emotions, they don't want you to think.
Mm-hmm. And it sucks because you can't really have online discourse with anybody. Like, there's Jesus. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a couple of forum sites, and it's like, it kills the fun for me because I can't really say what I want to say. Otherwise, I'll get banned.
Right. No, I understand that. That makes sense. Yeah.
How long have you been doing Wisdom?
I think I've been doing Wisdom maybe a year, something like that. Somebody reached out to me. And,
Oh, really?
somebody reached out to me from the Wisdom app, you know what I'm saying, from the like whatever I guess whatever business, whatever that they reached out. Someone reached out to me, and it's a true story. They reached out to me and through an email. Got my email, and she was listening to my podcast. She was listening to podcast one day, and she just heard my podcast, and then she started listening, and she was just and she worked at Wisdom, and she just thought that I would be a great fit for what they got going on. So that's how I got on.
Oh, damn, that's fucking dope. That's awesome, man.
Because I never heard of it, and so I remember one day I was I was live, and I remember I was because I do YouTube, because we on YouTube live too, you know what I'm saying. So when I was on YouTube, And then someone said, she said, like, and it was a woman too. She said, hello. She said, hey. She said, this Ann, I'm just watching. And I said, and I was like, as I recorded and everything, I was like, appreciate you.
Oh wow, that's
crazy.
awesome.
Mm-hmm. That's how I got on with it.
Yeah, I did a couple talks, but like I guess the first part is kind of weird because you're just there talking to yourself. Like if you don't have someone else there with you, I guess.
Yeah. And then you just wait people to drop in, like, so it's kind of awkward. But yeah, it's kind of, the first time it's kind of, first it's awkward. It is, you know what I'm saying. But if you have, whatever, like I said, like I want to have like 5,000 or 10,000 followers, like some people, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like I want to, you know what I mean, because at the end of the day, I just want to. At the end of the day, like my goal in life is to stop and create. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to stop vicious cycles and create better and new ones. Because
that's a good rule to live by.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you do something over and over again, you know what I'm saying? That's the definition of insanity.
That's true.
That's the definition of going in a
Jordan
circle.
Peterson.
Yeah, that's the definition of going in a circle, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why you wonder why you tired going, you know what I'm saying, going in circles with this person because y'all not going forward. That's why you tired, because you never tired going forward, because you see a goal, you see a plan, you see the light, you see whatever you're saying. We move forward, and, you know what I'm saying, you don't get tired of running. You get tired of running when you run in circles, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
With old dude, and that's why you're tired, and that's what, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And when you get led in the right direction, you'll never feel this way. You'll never. Because people are never, there's some people in the world will never be in this situation. You know why? Because a man cherished them.
Well, I'm on my way there. I can't deal with bullshit, and I just want to be able to have a healthy mindset.
Exactly. A peace of mind is priceless. And then you got someone in your life that doesn't help you with that, you get rid of them.
Yep.
The only reason why they're around because you keep them around. You know that, right?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, with who I was talking about, I blocked him so many times. Here's the shitty thing about Android is when you block somebody on your Android phone, you can go into your blocked messages and you can still receive them. Like when I found that out, I was like, fuck. Like,
right.
You know, it's so annoying. Like. But no, I have nothing to say to him. I don't even want to deal with that. That's you chose what you chose. Good for you. I'm done. I don't have time for it.
It's okay. And then when you get off of here, just keep reminding yourself it's okay for you not to be part of his plan, because you have your own plan, and when you find a man that wants you part of a man plan, you don't have any questions because you see everything right in front of you. That's the Real World J Podcast Show. Shout out to Alice for following Real World J Podcast Show. I really appreciate y'all for joining. Love y'all. Mean it. All right. Two-hour mark, baby. 2 hours.